Sheep are being herded one way and the walkers are being herded the other way. He looks happy.
This we were just talking and saying, oh, it's a real pleasure to drive because the roads are really lovely. And now we're coming down here through to Boltana. We've already had an episode, as you can probably see my wind mirrors in, because another motorhome, we ended up clashing wing mirrors. Luckily, no damage. But it's a bit stressful again now, isn't it?
It is.
We were saying how lovely it's been.
I'm having to drive really close to this metal barrier on the right hand side.
Oh, glad when we get off this road and it gets a bit wider again.
This is Boltana. We've been here before, a couple of years ago, my bike accident, and we stayed just across that bridge at the campsite.
Bike accident, one of many.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
It was a bad one. Yeah, the bridge is still standing.
Yeah.
That was lovely, wasn't it? Sitting in the water as well after a day.
I had to use the cold water as a painkiller for my bruised ribs.
14 minutes away from our destination, hopefully.
Overhang going on there?
It's motorhomes, isn't it? Not just tents. Oh!
It's quite central to a lot of activities here.
Oh.
So it should be good. There it goes.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god! God, I should have just got out, shouldn't I?
That's for all the male viewers, that one.
Got me big pants on.
You've just ruined it for them all.
Is it down that little bit there?
Yeah.
Nice, no.
Just arrived, parked up, plugged the electricity in for the first time of this holiday. And obviously when you're abroad, you've just got the two pins there. So there is the option or possibility of getting it the wrong way round. I plugged it in. I'm just going to do a quick test on the electrics inside. I've got a handy little gadget to do that. I have been places where it's not been correct. I think it's at the right polarity or something. So this gadget here, when I plug it in, it lights up, and if you get 3 lights across the top, that's good, and obviously it shows you there below what happens if things aren't good. This is all good, so happy days.
We're parked up, hooked up, and we're off on the bikes.
We are.
Have we got a good plan?
Not really.
Oh.
I've seen a few villages though, which are kind of over that way, and we're going to ride through the villages and stop off and have drinks where possible.
Oh, I like that plan.
There you go, the easy way to change gear when you're stationary. If you had smelly vision now, you'd smell a pong.
It's not me.
Oh. This doesn't look like it's going to be possible to bike, pretty sure it's not, but what a hiking route, the GR11. We're going to have to come back here one day and do this. Not possible. Right, we are seriously out in the sticks now. Battery down to 59%. We're going to keep going, trying to make it to Giston, which is still kind of a fair way away, and then loop back around and back. And the theory is it's going to be downhill a lot of the way back, so we won't need the battery. It gets seriously out into the wilderness. It mostly traverses the mountain, so it shouldn't be too steep, but there are some steep bits as well.
Bears.
Oh yeah, bears as well.
Bears.
If you see a bear,
Scream.
pedal harder. I've been through worse. I just don't want to get wet halfway around this ride. Very serious face at the start. When she realised she was going to get through, smiley face. Definitely back in some form of civilization now. That feels good. Down there we have Gistain. And down there, behind Michelle's camera, is Plan.
Sorry.
That's okay.
There you go.
Snap away. Yeah, but best this way.
Mejor por la carretera.
Yeah, all the way around.
Por allí.
But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, see.
Aquí sí, pero que estaba muy
Yeah,
pendiente.
Okay.
yeah.
Gracias.
Inglés, ¿no?
English, yes.
Inglés,
Yeah. Gracias.
sí. ¿De qué?
god, I was so panicking then
Oh.
because my front light wasn't on. I was like, press it, press it, press
I
it.
kept looking behind, so I think they realised it was
Go back. So that was 25 miles, 2,800 feet of elevation gain, and it says we've only been moving for 2.25 hours, which is not a lot. We didn't bring barrier key, did we? There we are.
morning.
Morning. Well, good afternoon now. Actually, we've been a bit slow getting out today. Been sorting ourselves out in one way and another. So it's going to be a walking day today. Where? Well, difficult to say. All these hills and mountains around us.
It's, look at that.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
We're going to go playing in these mountains. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go. And here's the start of the walk. It's through this gate here.
Great, I love it. I love it when it starts so quickly from the side.
It's not a Krypton Fact one, is it? Not quite. I saw you panicking for a second there.
That's why you left me to do it. Oh my god. Let me go first in case there's snakes.
What do you mean, if there's snakes? We know there are snakes, we've seen them already. Stamp your feet, then they'll know you're coming and scarper. It's proper snake country this, isn't it? Bears.
Seems to be doing well so far. Just following the pink markers. There's not an arrow on there, you have to guess which way you're going, but I know there's a lot of up. We'll just continue going up. There it is. We're going to keep on heading up.
Steep, isn't it? It's been up, up, up all the way so far. No let up at all. Quite tough. I can see a bird up there. That actually might be an eagle. It's got a white head, so it's not a buzzard. Oh, and we have directions. I tell her that's where we're going.
What do you mean?
I tell her.
Tell her.
Tell her that's where we're going.
Oh, tell her. Telling you now. Feeling a bit delirious, babe.
Thankfully, we're actually not. Well, I don't know if it's thankfully. Disappointingly, we're not going to the top of there.
What's that? That's like an old road, isn't it, or something?
No idea. So obviously, the construction down there is something to do with the water irrigation system.
Having a 2-minute break.
It looks like a perfect spot for lunch to me.
Oh, can't think of a more spectacular place. Worth the slog up here. And now I think we've got a bit of flat along the canal. What do you call it?
It's a canal.
Oh, the canal that goes to Teller. So hopefully a bit of flat walking.
Somehow, somewhere, we've walked all the way through those woods, climbing up and up and up and up, and find ourselves around here. You just never know what's around the corner though when you're on one of these kind of walks.
Exciting.
Exciting. There could be ropes and chains and all sorts of things.
No.
Isn't that what that sign means? Ropes and chains?
No, that means that's keep on the wall.
Have you seen something? Camera's out.
Going, I haven't gone through, I'm going to take a photo.
We have tunnels. Like a tunnel now and again. Always adds a bit of interest. Didn't need the torch. We have some information here. Shell spotted some ladders, some steps. Slightly concerned there, but I don't think that's the route we're taking. We'll see the canal. It's quite low. Well, we're definitely allowed to canoe down there with a torch on the canoe. I wonder if it's possible. Well, it's certainly a walk on the edge. It's a bit like Giddy Edge in Matlock, but one that goes on for miles. And I don't think there's going to be any chips and candy floss at the end of this either. Bit of a landslip. So this is what? Oh, this is like 60-degree slope. One slip here and you are all the way down. So the trick is not to slip. Made it.
I know what it means, the white and yellow.
What's that?
Be prepared to be wowed. It is, it's the wow route, isn't it? Wow, wow, wow. Lots of them.
I think it means mountain pass. Whatever it means it's good.
Amazing. I'm going to look for more of the wow route.
Down there, that house is the house of the, well, that's where the reception is for the campsite and the owners live. So somewhere amongst all those trees is Katie. Now, I can't believe we're so close yet so far from Katie. You knew that, didn't you?
Oh, back in the sunshine. Oh, sweet. Amazing. Oh.
This is where the snakes are then. They like to bask in the sun.
I'll protect you, babe.
Slightly tricky bit. Been a bit of a collapse here. Some rocks have taken the tree out. We've got to get over this. You can see what's happened. See the different colour rock there? It's just given way and basically kind of all crumbled and fallen down here. taken the tree out. It's just a few rocks holding this tree in place. Michelle's still got to get across.
It's like a bunny rabbit coming out the tree.
That's the last thing I'd be worried about.
Was it hard? Was it alright?
It's alright. It's just one of those things where it's like a tiny pebble holding a bigger pebble in place, holding the bigger pebble. And when they go, they all go.
Wahoo, 135. And that was the Canal de Cinca.
So it looks like we've done the exciting on the edge bit.
Yeah.
Well, that was good. I really enjoyed that.
And now we're off to Tella. Tella what though?
Tell us to get the beers in.
Yeah.
Eased off a bit on the extremeness.
Yes. Getting a speed on now, aren't we?
Yeah, we need to get some
Beers.
Well, we need to get beers, and we're still not even halfway round yet.
Are we not?
No,
Oh my gosh.
nowhere near.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh, it's getting flipping dark.
Exactly.
No time for beer then.
We'll make time.
Ah.
And we're still climbing. We are nearly at the end of the climbing though. We are nearing Tella.
Oh.
Tella, we're nearly there.
Tell me. Oh, I am so not hiking fit right now. What are we in 5 days into our...
This is pretty steep.
Gordon Bennett. Oh.
I think in about 20 feet you're going to see Tella, which marks halfway. Although it's all been up, so a lot of down to come.
Come on.
If it's not there, I'm in trouble.
Come on. Looking. Still looking.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's not there, is it? Oh.
Just around this corner.
Oh!
Very small people. There was no drinks, there was no cafe, there was no bar, restaurant, shop. There wasn't even a bowl with some water in. You made out Tella was really good. Oh, you'll be able to get your drinks there, be able to get some beers there. No.
Could have some incentive to get them up here.
Are we off up Fadjanillas now?
We are.
Oh. Looks a bit strange, doesn't it? Oh, there's a head on there. Oh, it's fell off. Oh, I might break it. I'll let you open the door. Oh, it's not really rickety. It doesn't go either. Oh.
Strange, isn't it, how sheep's pee strips the bark off wood? The sunlight is approaching golden hour, which is good for photography, but not good for the fact that we're a long way from home.
That's right.
Salinas. This is one of those walks where 95% of it is interesting and beautiful. Maybe even 99% of it. The footpaths just speak for themselves. It's all like this and what you've seen so far. Just a very tiny bit of road. Definitely recommend this walk. Although it is a bit tough on the legs because there's quite a lot of elevation. So there we can see Katie again. Our walk on the way over, we were down there on the edge. This way is not so kind of scary if you don't like heights. So you could walk this way there and back. And we're back at the beautiful bridge. So you can see down there the canal that we took a few hours ago. Great little circular that was. Did you enjoy that?
Yes, I did. Very good.
So I think we did it the correct way as well. Actually, go along the canal, which is longer, more dramatic, and as you're coming back, it's quicker and flatter.
Yeah, it's lovely underfoot. It's bouncy, isn't it?
Yeah, a nice kind of downhill on the GR19. Turned onto the bit of the track that leads back to the campsite. You need to be careful not to get carried away and go past it because it's not very well clear, not very well signposted. Yeah, just look out for the orange spray paint on stone pointing down this way. Orange arrows.
Yeah.
Like this. So we are back. Let's have a look at the stats. 9.4 miles, 3 hours moving time, 2,378 feet of elevation gain, so that's quite a lot of height gain, up to a total elevation of 4,547 feet, so that's quite high. Now it's time for dinner, which I think is going to be burgers, yummy, and beer or wine.
Well, sangria. If you go and get some.
I'm going to go and ask the guy if he's got some
Yeah,
sangria.
find out about sangria first before I get my gin out.
No, Michelle sent me out to get some sangria. A bit of a communication problem with the guy, but so we ended up kind of being invited back to have some sangria outside his house. I think we might just be walking back with a jug of sangria. Well, fantastic, got the sangria, looks really good. It wasn't to drink outside, as I thought. It's to drink at Motorhome, which is the original plan. That's what we wanted to do anyway, so happy days.
Happy days. Proper traditional sangria. Lovely.
That is nice.
Oh gosh, just drink it already.
Well, I'm ready for this. Are you?
Yes, I am. We've got one bite of thing missing. Sangria.
Oh.
Dare I do it? No, I don't.
Cheers.
Cheers.